Tanner O'Brien in the Central Texas location with an Action Coach. And I joined Action Coach back in 2020, certified as a coach in 2021, but I've been around it since 2011. As I'm second generation in the business. My dad got into the business back in 2011, so been around it for a long time, had the opportunity to join in 2020. Before becoming a coach, directly before I was a VP at Bank of America, was wealth management lending officer. So I was doing mortgage loans, things like that for high net worth clients, but was in the banking industry for about 5 years, did some nonprofit work prior to that, executive director, things like that. But really got to know the numbers side of things and leveraged that as we went into business together. First, it was I've been around it for so long, being around my dad and him growing through the business and watching him work with all the different clients that he's worked with. But really the framework for long-term success, being able to take all the things that we teach our clients to and being able to apply that in our own business and in additional businesses as we continue to generate wealth for years to come. Being a coach, that has been really rewarding. One, because I get to tactically use the information in our own business, but then watching the growth of other clients, from just seeing their breakthroughs and things like that from very early in their stages to slightly more mature businesses. It's been really exciting to kind of see that journey and watch them go through a lot of the same things that we feel as we continue to build our business. I feel there's a great sense of community with other coaches within Action Coach, both within kind of the United States and all across the world. Have had the opportunity to connect with people over in the UK, in Australia, in the US, and be able to share ideas, talk through things that are working and things that aren't working, and just really talk about how do we continue to get the best results for us and our clients. It's been fantastic. Results that our clients see. A lot, depending on where they're at and how fast they're moving through their journey. There's one that stands out to me right now because it's very recent, and it was a client that went from $47,000 in profitability all of last year, and within the first 10 months of this year, they're already over $500,000 in profitability simply by implementing the things that we do, and that is life changing. Now, it's one example. Obviously, there's some that are a little bit less than that, a little bit more than that. But being able to see that's the type of result that we're looking to achieve with our clients. Results that we're achieving in our business in terms of revenue, really it's revenue and profitability. We spend a lot of time focused on shifting from just revenue and focusing how do we create more net income in our business specifically. And it's continued to grow. If I look at the first year that we were in business to even the first 3 years that I've been a part of the team, we grew our revenue by about 500 and some percent and our net income by about 800%. And saw some really major growth simply because we transitioned from just coaching to focus on how do we implement the things that we continue to teach and coach our clients. And it's been transformational in terms of our business. For someone that's considering joining Action Coach, I would tell them, really take a look at how this aligns with your long-term goals. We know that there's a lot of reasons why people join Action Coach. It's being able to serve and help others, but it's also to create freedom and wealth and things like that in our own lives. And this system allows for that. If you're looking at joining the Action system, really walk through, talk to different franchise partners out there, see how they're doing things, and become part of this community, because it is the number one thing is having that community continue to grow alongside all the systems that it provides. What would I tell somebody who's considering coming to BizX? First and foremost, come to it. It's one of the best conferences that I get to attend every single year, and being able to see the number of different speakers that are on stage, getting to see Brad on stage a couple times per year is absolutely fantastic. The learnings of the community is really what this event is all about, and being able to take that and actually implement it in our businesses and for the business of everyone that chooses to join.